Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome. If you are an empath or are energetically sensitive, so really get caught up and affected by all the energies around you of the world and of other people, then this video is for you. My name is Angela Shakti Sparks with Heart Magic Healing, and I've been getting nudges lately to start making some videos for empaths and those of us who are highly sensitive because I have a lot of tools that I've worked with over the years, and I just feel like the energy right now is so much more intense. I'm really having to kind of double down on my practices just to keep my peace, keep my energy boundaries strong. So I wanted to start sharing some tools and processes for you to work with. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the things that's really important to do when you are feeling the energies, feeling the emotions come up, or feeling triggered, is to really ask if it's even yours. Because as some of you probably know, we pick up energy from other people and sometimes don't even realize that it's not our energy, not our emotions. And so then we take it on as if it is ours. And so this is really important to start to discern when you feel an emotion come up, when you feel some of those energies, stirring or affecting you, if you're out and about in the world, is to pause and just maybe close your eyes, bring your hand to your heart, and just ask yourself, is this even my emotion? So as an example, maybe you felt fine before you got up, you were having a great day, you felt really good, and then you go out into the world, and then just out of nowhere you all of a sudden just feel angry or frustrated or sad or have some other emotion that just seems to come out of nowhere and doesn't really match what what your experience has been so far that day. And unless you were starting to think about something, replay some stories in your mind, maybe of something in your past that would stir up that emotion, if it just kind of popped in, then that's one sign that it might be somebody else's. I've noticed for myself that sometimes when I'm driving, right, if I haven't set my strong energetic boundaries for the day, I might be driving, and then all of a sudden, and maybe I am having some thoughts, but it's like I was in a good mood, and now all of a sudden I'm having these kind of angry thoughts, and I'm thinking judgmental thoughts about some of the other people on the road with me, like questioning, is that even yours? So not only is the emotion yours, are the thoughts yours? Because we can also pick up on other people's thought energy, right? Thoughts are energy, and every thought we think is being projected out. That with our emotions is creating our reality. And so we as empaths and sensitive souls can pick up on the emotions and even the thoughts, which could then maybe be triggering an emotion. So I guess it's kind of twofold. Is this my emotion? And is this my are these even my thoughts that are creating this emotion? So just being more discerning and more aware. And then one of the ways to is to make sure you are creating some strong energetic boundaries every day to start your day, and maybe even throughout the day, if until, because if you're being exposed to a lot of energies, and it sometimes takes time, I feel like, to build your energy field up and keep it built up, because maybe stresses and other things in your life start to affect your auric field, affect your energy. And so having this daily practice, and maybe even several times throughout the day if you need to, especially with all the craziness in the world right now. So one of the things that I like to do is grounding every day. I used to send a grounding cord down to the earth, so that's certainly one of the ways you can ground. Maybe even going outside and standing, and just standing in the sun, or standing outside and sending that energy down, or your tree roots down in the ground. I actually now invite energy up from the earth to come up And I imagine it coming up from the center of the earth and coming up through my body, up through my central channel, maybe even kind of circling all the way around me. So it creates this toroidal field, which actually, that's one of the ways to strengthen your boundaries, is to keep your toroidal field of energy. So that's that donut shape. So energy coming up from the earth and circling all the way up above your crown, back down below your feet, and back up. So all around your body, 360 degrees. And then you can call in some energy up from above your crown, down through the central channel, down below your feet. And now this one circles down and up and around you. So you have one coming from below, one coming from above, and they're creating this toroidal field, again, like that donut shape energy field around you. So that's really an important one to activate. And then one of the other ways that you can do it is to create an energetic bubble. Again, I'll usually for sure at least do the one upcoming energy up from the earth, or you can send your roots down, and then you could create just a bubble of energy that you can imagine coming down, more so than it can come down in through your body from above, but also having come around you like an energy cocoon or a bubble of energy. And for this one, I will state, I now call forth truth, divine source energy, and I'll sometimes imagining it circling around me from above. May only positive, loving energy enter my field. All non-beneficial, lower vibrational energies are deflected back to their source with love, or transmuted through the light, whatever is for the highest and best good of all. So that way you're still allowing the good, uplifting, positive energies in. You're not just blocking out everything, but any of them that are not yours to deal with, not beneficial for you, may they get transmuted through that energy field, that force field around you, or may it be deflected back to that other person for them to deal with. And one other thing that's coming up here is that when I was growing up, I took on so much energy and emotions from my family, from friends, my father's anger, my mother's sadness, anything going on with friends, and I would just do it unconsciously. And sometimes I've heard some empaths even recently say, like, oh yeah, I all the feels, I have the feels, I absorb everybody's stuff. Okay, yes, but you don't have to do that, and you shouldn't do that. Well, I don't want to say should, I don't like to should on anybody, right? But it's not beneficial for them or for us to be taking on their energy, because that emotions are a guidance system. So if you are always just absorbing somebody else's emotions, yeah, it might make them feel better in the moment, but then they're not getting the message that that emotion is there for them. And so you are actually doing a disservice to people when you take on their emotions for them. So yes, we can do it, but that's not, it's not serving them. And then again, all it does is end up making us feel overwhelmed, more stressed in our body. That when we are carrying other people's emotions, a lot of times we have a lot of illnesses, autoimmune issues. I have had a lot, and I'm still working on a few things, but the more I learn to not take on other people's energy and source my own energy from within me. And so you can send it back to them with love. You can send it back with the blessings. May they receive the message from this, and you can be there to support them in other ways. But taking on their emotions for them is not supporting them. So I invite you to take the loving route for those of you that for those people that are close to you, and be there as a support system to help them work through those emotions. Or maybe you can share some tools for processing emotions as you learn them, but please don't take them on from others and take away that wisdom and that lesson that is there for them. And then for the emotions that do come up, clearing them out, letting them flow through, so you can shake them off. You can breathe, like gather it up and exhale it out. And then if you know any of the EFT tapping, you can always tap it out too, tap it out of your system and release it with love. And then always coming back, bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to belly. If you'd like, do it now. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it go. Long exhale, long, slow exhale. So, taking those times too after you've released emotion, just do some breathing. That slow exhale helps bring your body back into the parasympathetic state, that rest and repair state, and calming for your nervous system. So, humming on your exhale, taking some breaths with the long, slow exhale after you've moved that emotion through or sent it back with love to whomever it came from and belongs to. So I hope you have found this helpful. If so, please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel and keep an eye out. I will be posting more empath videos with different tools and practices. So wishing you so much love and light always. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.